Hello and welcome to 3.0 TV. This is Manoj Dara. So, Ethereum's long anticipated software upgrade has made the blockchain's early offshoot, that is Ethereum Classic, an unexpected winner, pushing up the prices of the latest token in the recent days. So, in July 2016, the Ethereum community disagreed on how to move forward after 3.6 million ETH tokens, and Ethereum Classic community of developers and builders believed in preserving the integrity of the blockchain, moving forward with the unfiltered blockchain. So, meanwhile, the Ethereum community went ahead with the hard fork and separated the project from the Ethereum Classic. So, to discuss the entire episode of Ethereum Classic, we have Vivek Singh. So, as we are talking about Ethereum and its way forward, Ethereum Classic is actually something which is gaining traction. So, what is the reason why there is a surge in Ethereum Classic? We are here to understand about Ethereum and its way forward as far as the future of Ethereum Classic.
Okay, so Ethereum Classic, if you see, it's very critical for miners, because miners are already holding that hardware devices that they have for proof of work. So if they already have a device which is for proof of work, just imagine Ethereum goes to proof of stake, then these devices, mining devices, will be useless completely. So what they are going to do is that they will mine Ethereum Classic instead of Ethereum. So that's why Ethereum Classic is really important and really crucial in terms of mining devices that miners are holding.
So since we are talking about Ethereum and its way forward, there is one more guest who is joining us. Let me introduce you to Andy Lane, Chief Digital Advisor. He is also advising Mongolian Productivity Organization, which is actually a government organization. And he is also a fund manager and investor. Andy, welcome on 3.0 TV.
Good to see you.
So, since we are talking about Ethereum Classic and Ethereum, so can you just explain for our viewers what is the way forward for Ethereum and what are the hiccups as far as Ethereum community is concerned? If you can just highlight that.
So there are many school of thoughts on how ETH 2.0 is going to look like. How the merge is going to look like. But for me, from a more maybe business standpoint and a more longevity technology standpoint, I think it is actually a very good plus point for the market. And if it's going to be launched in September, it is also a very good time, to test things out, to see how's the market acceptance to things, because, this is the bear market. No one will have too much expectation. So launching it now is a good testing ground for everybody.
So Vivek, as far as Andy is concerned, so market is, he is actually not believing in the fact that market is going to rise from here. So what is your view as far as the entire Ethereum ecosystem is concerned? And to begin with, Ethereum Classic, which has gained momentum. So what is your view as far as Ethereum Classic?
If you see, Ethereum Classic has a valuation of $5 billion, which is a huge valuation for any coin. And if you see the people behind it, Charles Hoskinson, the founder of Cardano, even he joined the board of directors of Ethereum Classic. So even IOHK, the listing, if you see, the IOHK has been supporting Ethereum Classic for quite long. So it has very good support from community, from this founders of Cardano, and plus it has a good valuation. So I'm 100% sure Ethereum Classic will go up, because miners need Ethereum Classic. They need to mine in proof of work. That's why Ethereum Classic is going to go up.
So very important statement has come from Vitalik Buterin in comments in Paris on July 21st, wherein he has mentioned that if you like proof of work, you should go and use Ethereum Classic. So it's a totally fine chain. This is something which he has mentioned. And since then, there is a lot of optimism as far as Ethereum Classic is concerned. What is the way forward, Vivek, and what is your analysis of this statement?
Okay. So I think, if you look at the mechanism, Ethereum Classic is as safe as Ethereum, because, it's the same code, it's the same piece of code that we are using Ethereum Classic. In fact, it's almost the same replica of Ethereum.
All right.
So it's as useful as Ethereum. That's why, I believe that Ethereum Classic is going to be very favorite. It will be favorite among developers. It will be favorite among miners. So it will be good for everyone.
So since Ethereum Classic will be good for everyone. Andy, what is your view as far as Ethereum Classic is concerned? You are also an investor. What is your thought process? What is your advice for our viewers? What should be their approach as far as Ethereum Classic is concerned?
because the Ethereum Classic itself, still carry the legacy system and so forth. So people who are more bullish, in terms of how ETH is being moved, they look at the not only ETH Classic, that they look at some of these very classic all these old guards ETH coins as well. In time to come, when things are more certain, launch is confirmed, and the whole works are all being confirmed, I think there will be a small hype and a small bull run, maybe a very small bull run for Ethereum. So let's wait for that. Whether classic or not, it doesn't really matter, man. It matters when they launch on time and they really launch it, and then that's really a win-win itself.
All right, that's it. Andy, thank you so much for joining on 3.0 TV. It was pleasure having you over here. So Vivek, let's continue over the discussion, wherein we are trying to find out a reason why Ethereum Classic will behave going forward as well. So Ethereum Classic, as you have mentioned, that it is a likely candidate of moving forward, will be a big gainer from the Ethereum merge. So which still uses the proof of work mechanism, maybe which is the one of the biggest beneficiary as far as Ethereum migration is concerned.
Yeah, actually, if you see, the Ethereum is migrating to Ethereum 2.0, which is proof of stake. But a lot of community members, a lot of developers, a lot of miners actually, in fact, they don't prefer proof of stake. They would prefer proof of work.
All right.
Because miners are comfortable with proof of work. So that's why they would prefer proof of work, and being Ethereem Classic is the only option they have with their mining devices they're holding right now. So that's why they would prefer Ethereum Classic instead of Ethereum.
So there are a lot of fund activity which we have seen in Ethereum Classic as well. This is the only reason, since it is not something new which has come out. They were already there since 2016-17. So why this sudden optimism?
So if you see suddenly, like the news which is breaking out of Ethereum, moving to Ethereum 2.0. So I mean, if you see, miners, they don't have many options right now. They have just one option, that is Ethereum Classic. And second thing is that Ethereum Classic has been already proved as a safe protocol, safe platform, safe blockchain for performing any transactions. So Ethereum Classic has the same potential as Ethereum. And that's why I believe this move is going to happen towards Ethereum Classic now.
So this can be also a reason wherein Andy has also mentioned about the heavy cost which has gone into the mining rigs as far as the miners are concerned. That is also the reason to stay with the proof of work, so that they don't invest anything going forward. What is your opinion, Vivek?
Yeah, if you see, there is a miner called ETH miner E9, which costs around $10,000. So if you spend $10,000 for buying a mining device, and if you are not using it, if you're not utilizing it efficiently, and suddenly if you see the move to Ethereum 2.0, so you don't want to throw that device, right? You want to use that device for mining something else. So that's why you will use that same ASIC device to mine Ethereum Classic now.
So one last question, Vivek. You also mentioned about something about safety, but analysts remain skeptical on the fate of Ethereum sister token, which is Ethereum Classic. Since its inception, Ethereum Classic, which is actually the number in top 50, has never gained similar levels, and success, after this announcement of the Ethereum merge. So its network has also suffered several attacks in the past. What is the way forward? Since you're talking about safety, is it safe for investors as well?
Yeah, actually the network has suffered attacks. I agree with you. But if you see, even though the attacks happened, the blockchain is still stable, reliable. We can still use the blockchain. It's as reliable as Ethereum. So I see a very good future for Ethereum Classic. There are multiple reasons. One reason is that you will be missing Ethereum now. People who are missing Ethereum, they can use Ethereum they can either use Ethereum 2.0 or they can move to Ethereum Classic. And by the way, Ethereum Classic has very good community support, because people who have used Ethereum in the early years, they will always prefer Ethereum Classic instead of Ethereum 2.0. So they are already comfortable with Ethereum Classic, and it has very good community support. And I'm sure the community support will move forward.
So Vivek, this is actually which we have picked up. There are a few keywords. If someone wants to stay with the proof of work, they should stick to Ethereum Classic, and it has got a better prospect as far as growth is concerned moving ahead. And one last thing, if you can just mention about what are the other benefits if you stick with Ethereum Classic and not move to the Ethereum post merge in post September 19? What will be the outlook with Ethereum, and what will be the outlook on Ethereum Classic? If you can just bifurcate these two.
So Ethereum 2.0 basically will be a new kind of new blockchain, and as you are aware, new blockchain or new project is always risky. But if you have something in market which has been working for years, definitely people would prefer something that has been working reliable, that is working stable for years. So that's why Ethereum Classic come into picture, because Ethereum Classic has already proved itself well, and Ethereum 2.0 will be something very new. And I mean, if you see the delays that has been happening for the merge, itself says that there is a lot of risk involved with Ethereum 2.0. So Ethereum Classic is risk-free, I would say in simple words, and Ethereum 2 is quite risky for now.
So Ethereum Classic is risk-free. That's the word coming in from Vivek. Thank you so much for joining on 3.0 TV and sharing your view with our viewers. That's all there is in today's special interaction on 3.0 TV. This is Manoj Dara signing off. But stay tuned and watch special interactions on our channel. Thank you.